What's good? It's your boy Canales. I'm at Lighthouse Solutions Studio, holding it down with my boy Muñeco Medina. Welcome to CANALESWorld.com. Where do I get my inspiration from? I guess, man, I get it from a lot of things. Most of the time, how I started out, in all honesty, what I would do is like, if I hear a song, I would try to actually put my own. Like, how would I do this song? I'm saying, like, should I think maybe he could have said this like this. So I would always try to do my own twist on music and see, things like that. But as far as inspiration, I guess now that I'm older, I mean, you can just personal experiences, things that I know that friends are going through, stuff like that. Everyday life, man. That's the best way I can describe that. Just things that people go through all the time. Because your main goal, or at least I know mine is to make music that is relatable to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I love making a song and having somebody come up to me and be like, man, dude, I was feeling that song. You know what I'm saying, oh man, that song made me tear up. To me, like that's awesome to me. For somebody to be able to be like, I understand exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because something that could just start off as an idea in my head and somebody else actually feel it, that's
Cause believe me, girl, my heart is not a toy. I wanna get to the point where I'm hating you, and I really don't know what to do. So baby, won't you come and talk to me and let me know?
I kind of feel like what makes me different from what's out there. The best way I could describe that would probably be me as a person, who I am, my identity, my vocals, vocal arrangements, my style of writing, my music. Because I mean, all in all, that's your main goal as an artist, is to try to separate yourself from the crowd, stand out, and be your own person. I mean, it's easy for somebody to come in and tell you sing like this, or, sing. I wrote this song. You know what I'm saying? But when you can do it as your own person and come up with your own ideas and actually be involved with the making of your own music, and that alone right there is, in my opinion, a huge step, and something that should be important to all artists. R&B singers, people who do hip hop, anybody that's involved with music as a whole should be involved with their music, and I feel like that's what separates me from the music that's out there. That question's funny. It's like the other day, I had actually posted up one of my videos on Facebook, and my aunt, who she's one of my friends on Facebook, she commented on it, and she was like, oh, I remember when you were little, when you were whistling before you could even talk, and when she told me that, things like that to me are crazy, because I don't know, I just kind of feel like I've always known this is what I wanted to do. Ever since I was a little kid. And I'm saying, like, people always that are in the music industry always say, oh, I always knew I want, basically the same thing, but like, it's just, it's different. You know what I'm saying, coming from me at least, because I know music has surrounded me my entire life. And as far as when I wanted to do it, I guess I don't think I really took it seriously. Maybe it wasn't until my freshman year of high school. It's actually pretty funny. I was playing basketball, and I remember I was singing under my breath, and my boy Sydney, shout out to Sydney, he heard me, and he was like, oh man, I didn't know you sang, and that's how he and I started kicking it, and it wasn't until then that I really started thinking, what, maybe I can do this. So if it wasn't for Sydney. I think the hardest part of this whole process is, the best thing that I could say would be just getting people to listen to my music, getting people to pay attention, getting people to actually take me serious. To be honest, I have had people come up to me before, but when you sing, like, for real, you don't look like you can sing, things like that. It's like, getting people to getting people to go to my pages and actually sit down and listen to my music, getting people to download my mixtape, things like that. Just promotion for yourself. That's in all honesty probably the hardest thing for any struggling artist, anybody that's trying to break into the music business, themselves. So getting people to take me serious and things like that probably be the hardest thing about this whole process. You find my music and pretty much anything you want to know about me at www.canalesworld.com. It's a site in the process right now, but it has all my social links, any updates, news, events, shows, where you can download music, anything at all. So be on the lookout for that.
I don't know how to explain, I'm happy you showed me.
I think the biggest thing that I want to accomplish, which is probably my biggest dream, something that I probably always wanted, and I know I wanted because I can feel it, is recognition. I don't want it to come off as selfish or arrogant or anything like that, but I really want the world to know who CANALES is. I don't feel like I was given, the ability to sing and to have all these ideas and to be able to do the things that I do musically just for nothing. And I know there are a lot of talented people out in the world that are probably 100 times more talented than me, that let those abilities just go to waste. And I don't want to fall. I'm not trying to be a statistic. I don't want to fall in that category as a never was. I'm trying to achieve things the best way that I can, and recognition is probably the best way to have people know. Just to be like now, for example, I go around places in my city and people recognize me. You CANALES, you sing. I saw you at so and so, and that's awesome. And it's never been about. I'm not trying to get that Michael Jackson fame or nothing like that. That's to me that's phenomenal for something like that. But just to have people know who I am and know that I'm not some bubblegum put together studio artist, somebody that can actually put together music and sing and sound good and be respected as an artist. That's my main goal, to be respected and to be recognized. So if I can accomplish those two things, then I just don't know.
You got me